Let the chaos begin. Controllers clacking, mics are hot, gamers on deck, we talk a lot. Tech, twist, streams and viral scenes, we're living the dream behind the screens. Gaming, streaming, chaos supreme, the crew that breaks your algorithmic dream. From pixels to madness, we light up your feed. It's Mr. Stubbins, Vigi, and Nimbus, yes indeed.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Pull the Trigger Podcast. My name is Mr. Stubbins. Today I'm joined by Vigilante360, and we got rid of Nimbus for the day.
Yeah, he's lying in a hole.
We sent him
somewhere.
on a nice... Oh, I was going to just say, we sent him on a nice vacation.
Yeah, to a hole in the ground somewhere. Location undisclosed.
Wow. I think your audio's off. What?
Why would my audio be off? Like,
Oh my god, your audio's off.
to
like, it is not
my...
synced.
What is that? How's that? That's weird. How do I fix that?
I don't know. But I think it's doing it for mine too, I'm not sure.
Speak.
Hello?
It's off by like half a millisecond.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not even that noticeable. I think mine is more noticeable than yours.
Yeah, because there'll be times where you're just sitting there talking, and then like a couple seconds later, then it starts going. I'm like, oh my god.
I think this is part of their changes, and I don't like it.
No.
Actually, you know, on my end, it doesn't look that bad.
Really? So
Yeah.
it may just be a recording on
Yeah,
my
I think
end,
it'll
and then once
Probably
it comes
show
through
up
on
better
your
in the
end.
recording.
I don't know. I got to take care of that this week because apparently Nimbus decided he's going to go on vacation and just say fuck you guys.
What a dickhead.
I know, right? So we're going to do this half-assed and very, very, at the best of our attempt. Because Nimbus is the glue that holds the podcast together. Nah. Who needs him? Fuck him. So, a lot of announcements have happened over the past couple weeks. From all the different, like, gaming releases. And Xbox taking huge moves.
Xbox is, I don't know, they're doing stuff and things.
Stuff and things. But I feel like it's going to be in the right direction.
Hopefully.
The new CEO is taking big charges, big leaps, and I think that's what some of this gaming stuff needs. Nintendo losing lawsuits? Maybe something we need to talk about.
Who could have fucking predicted that one?
I mean, they've been taking L's on lawsuits for the past how long?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, well, listen, they want to corner the market on every fucking aspect of the Pokemon games. They want to take control of it and never give anybody the ability to do anything with those mechanics. And it's about time that the courts were like, nah, dude, you can't do that. There's too many other games out there that are too similar to your game for you to take hold of those mechanics as a standalone,
If they would have done
proprietary.
if they would have done it when the game came out, it'd be a different story.
Even then, it'd be kind of dumb for them to do it.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, because if you imagine them winning that lawsuit, that means games like Ark, not even just Power World, there's like so many other games that have a creature capture feature that use stuff that are almost like Pokeballs, but not, and a storage inventory style. Like, I mean, and the fact that you can battle things, like, there's plenty of games out there, they would pretty much just ruin the whole market.
Oh yeah, and I think that's where the courts have stepped in and was like, nah, we can't let you do that.
No, because, I mean, could you imagine how many people would be pissed off that they paid for all these different games that have all these features, the next thing you know, they can't play them anymore?
Yeah, and then they pull them from the shelves or they pull them from their Steam library, and it's like, wait, whoa, what happened to my game?
Mm-hmm. What happened to my game? I paid for that.
Too bad.
Too bad. So sad. So is live service Gold Rush finally over? What do you think? Do you think the live service? I feel like a lot of companies are having to make changes now because
I
the
don't
live
want to
service
say that it's over, but I do think the single player game era is going to start coming back
I think so too.
slowly.
Personally, I feel that like the battle pass. So I think people are starting to get tired of the seasonal grinds and the battle pass because there's too many games doing it, and you can't keep up with whatever, and all the cosmetics that you can only get through that, and it's just nothing but a cash grab.
Yeah, and but the collabs are getting out of hand.
Yeah,
They're getting way out of hand, and they're trying to do too much with them, and it's just yeah. I don't know. If they go back to the basis of the live service games, like when it first came out, that kind of idea, then it'd be a lot better because it'd be, like the first set of when Warzone first released.
mm-hmm.
You know
There
what
was
I
actually
mean? Where it was
way
real
more
basic.
free stuff. There was way more free stuff, and it was cheaper. And then all of a sudden they just decided, oh well, we can make more money off of this, and then they just fucked everything up.
What do you mean we're super popular?
Almost at this point, I would rather just pay for DLC at this point on a game.
Yeah, but I still stand by the fact that DLC shouldn't be a thing either.
No, I think the game should automatically be full and complete when it comes out.
The way it was in the olden days. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand the reason behind DLCs, right? Like, that part of the game that they initially wanted in the game was not completed, or there was something wrong with it, so they held it back to add to the game later. I get that portion of a DLC.
Yeah.
But to make your players pay for an extra piece of content that otherwise wouldn't be important to the game
Yeah.
is kind of,
So, how do you feel about Destiny being shut down? I know you weren't too terrible of a big Destiny person, but
I was never a
I know it hit a lot
Destiny
of people
fan.
hard, though. I know it hit a lot of people hard that played that game religiously.
But I don't know. I mean, after so long, you just stopped hearing anything about Destiny, so I feel like it was inevitable. Although, from what I understand and from what I've read, it's all been done for Destiny 3 to come out, but that's just rumor right now.
But from what I heard, they have closed the idea of having Destiny 3 now.
Well,
because
we'll
of
find
Bungie.
out. Yeah, that doesn't mean somebody else can't pick up the licensing for it.
I mean, that's true. But I feel like we need to get away from the live service stuff. I think, like you said, you're going to see more single players coming back, and I'm excited for that because there are plenty of good single player games.
Yeah, I love multiplayer games personally, just because I personally like playing with my friends more than I do playing by myself. But
Right.
I do agree that there are some fantastic single player games out that I would not mind playing again.
What was it? I got one of the free ones, Where Winds Meet, and so far that campaign's been awesome. It's like a free version of Ghost of Tsushima, which went over really well with a lot of people. So I'd be excited, and there's supposed to be more free content coming out for it. I just...
Speaking of single player games, there's one that I told myself I was never buying a Switch again, but I'm on the verge of
Ocarina
buying
of Time
a Switch
remake.
2. Yes. The Ocarina of Time remake. I am on the verge.
Tell me Nintendo needed to race or get more sales on the Switch 2 without telling me Nintendo needed to get...
Oh, 100%. But that is the way to do it. Like, one of their most popular fucking game titles ever.
Vigi's gonna have to get a capture card so we can play it on stream.
Oh my god, I told my wife, I said, I might be buying a Switch 2, and she goes, why, so you could just get rid of it again after you're done with the one game you want to play? I said, yeah, probably, but you know what, it's the one game I want to play.
I don't know, I think there's gonna be plenty of good games coming out for the Switch too. I mean, I'm still a Pokemon person by heart, so I think eventually I want to get the Pokemon games if I can get a Switch 2.
I'm so indifferent on the Pokemon games that are coming out because they've strayed so far from the
They strayed so
initial
far from
idea.
God. They've strayed so far from God.
From Arceus. Yeah, they've strayed so far from Arceus. No, I mean, they've strayed so far from what the initial game felt like. And while it is like the open world concept, I love the idea of the open world concept for a Pokemon game. I still feel like the other parts that they've added or gotten rid of, namely things like all these extra, add-ons to the Pokemon's Dynamax and
Yeah.
Megas and
but-
and whatever the fucking new one is. That it's too much.
Gigantamax. Oh.
Yeah, it's just too much. Go back to the original, where you just had Pokemon beating the shit out of each other for money.
Exactly. Gotta make ass take it all. What's my son's name again? Ass. Your son is ass.
Your son is ass. Ass ketchup.
Ass ketchup. And what's your name? Gravy Train. Punisher. Oh man. So you were telling me that Twitch is trying to get new discovery features in?
Yeah, so they've done some things to do improvements on like the clips and mobile improvements. So they've rolled out for mobile improvement. They've rolled out the vertical layout. So when you're streaming, you go live and it's vertical on mobile, and you can switch it on the mobile to the normal version if you want to.
Do we have to set that up like in OBS?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that it's just it is what it is.
Because I didn't know if it like automatically picks up like if there was a camera or something.
I've seen some streams from other people that have gone live or whatever, but that I was like, whoa, this is weird. Why does it look like this? And it's got a little option up in the corner for switching back to normal. Yeah. So I don't know.
I still have lag issues on the mobile. I wish there was something that they could do to fix that.
Yeah, the latency issues are, I think, always going to be a thing, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then as for like the clips, they've added recently an AI clip thing, which allows you to your stream to automatically clip parts of your stream, using AI. So that's obviously going to make some people not too happy with it.
Well, I know I was watching some people stream some of the partner streams that I watch, and they're getting access to the now where they can go Twitch clip that, like they're pulling the clips.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I was kind of mentioning. I do think that in its infancy, it's going to work a lot like these other ones that don't work very well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to pull clips that you probably don't want pulled, or it's going to clip the wrong thing when you say clip that. So we'll have to see. It's interesting that they're trying to do as much as they are for like the mobile side of things, but
I wonder if there's been a decline and they're trying to fix some things that they've...
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
I'm actually surprised that Kick's still around, if I'm being honest. Because I don't hear a whole lot of people using Kick.
Yeah, I think it's just because nobody really promotes their Kick. It's not that Kick's going away or anything like that. Because Kick, I think, is still hanging on by some of its bigger creators that may or may not have been banned off of Twitch, so they needed another place to go.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's what's
just
really
sitting
holding
there
them.
and they're waiting. I think what's going to happen is you're going to have Kick sitting there in the background waiting for Twitch to just die and just take it over.
Maybe.
Like if Twitch ever does die, I think they're just going to sit there and they're going to pull the rat play and just wait.
And it's maybe that may be a thing, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. So
I think Twitch is still doing things a little bit better than whatever Mixer was doing.
well, that's because Mixer was garbage.
You're not wrong there. AI in gaming? Do you think it's... I mean, I see it as a helpful tool, but I don't think people are as creative with it.
I think AI should stay out of gaming for the art and like modeling aspect of it. Now, if you want to use AI to help write your story a little bit or to refine some parts of your story, okay, I could see that. But keep the art aspect and the modeling and everything like that to the fucking creators and the developers.
Right. And what sucks is, like, I use it to bounce off ideas for my D&D campaigns. I think what just sucks is, like, you know, we talked about earlier, what was it, last year? That Elon Musk is going to come out with a fully AI-made game.
Yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere.
I don't think it is either.
I really don't. And I think that, although, I mean, he is now the richest man in the world. The first person ever to be a trillionaire, so maybe. You know, he might. Yeah, he now that he put an IPO on SpaceX, he's a trillionaire.
Oh my gosh.
The first trillionaire in
insane.
Existence.
That's insane. Like, what would you
Yeah,
do
but
with
I
that
mean,
much money?
fuck. The man did what he had to do to get there.
I'm just sitting here thinking, though, you could probably spend a mass amount of money every day and still never hit that point.
The thing is, though, like, that's not saying he has that much money, right? That's saying he's worth that much money. I think at any given point, he's probably got, you know, what, 5 or 6 billion, you know, whatever. I don't know what his net worth is, but his, or his gross worth is, his net worth is over $1 trillion.
Yeah.
But again, like,
That's
he put
just-
in the
that's
work,
crazy.
he did what he needed to do. He got himself there.
But
Do I agree
yeah,
with
I totally
everything
agree. I
he's
think-
done or said? No. But
I agree, though, with the AI, going back to the, I don't think it should be for images, art, anything like that. Getting ideas with it, yes. But using it to fully write your storyline, no.
no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to use it to refine your story a little bit, you're stuck on one part of your story, and you're like, how do I make this go further? Okay, go ahead, ask it a question and see what it says. It may give you the help you need.
Exactly. But
I mean, we
What's-
use ChatGPT for some of our ideas when it comes to this, and it's just because, you know, like today we used it to tell us exactly what the new gaming news was, or what the most recent gaming news was. It's not like, hey, write me a script for the podcast. It's more like, what's been going on in the world, lay it out for me in a layout that I can understand.
yeah, exactly. We have had a bunch of releases come out this past, like, month.
Yeah.
There's the Summer Games Fest was announced. Like, they announced a bunch of stuff. Street Fighter 6 Year 4 DLC characters. Like, what? That
I'm
game's
kind
still
of
going?
indifferent on that one. It's cool for the people that are
Power
into
World
it, though.
1.0 is going to be coming out.
That I'm interested in. I may even go back to playing Palworld just to see after 1.0 comes out. Because
I
after
kind of
all
want to
this,
play the Hot Wheels Infinite Rush too.
you would. You seem like a Hot Wheels kind of guy.
I played with Hot Wheels as a kid. It's fine.
You're the kind of guy who says, "Hey, never. I'm not going there. Never mind."
Mm-hmm. Announced an Among Us story.
Yes, Among Us story mode.
A new standalone Among Us game. That's cool.
Yes, yeah, it's going to be a single player storyline driven game. So, that's one of those things that I'm kind of like really indifferent on. Is it going to be good? Maybe. Will it probably suck? Yeah.
The new Saw game was announced.
I didn't know there was a Saw game before this.
There was like a couple. I think they were like kind of meh. This one's supposed to be like way before everything even started.
Yeah, I didn't even know
So
there was a Saw game to begin with, so.
1666 Amsterdam looks hella creepy, but I would play it.
Are these all the releases from the Games Fest?
Yes. Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds, there's a new thing coming for that. Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Guild Wars 3 was announced, which I know a lot of people who play Guild Wars 2, that was a huge announcement.
Yeah.
That I don't know many people were expecting.
Yeah.
Crossfire, former Call of Duty developers revealed a new single-player driven story called Crossfire.
Interesting.
The fact that former COD developers have made this is got me interested in that one. Gundam Rogue Orbit. Okay, The Last Ronin, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like
That one looks
dark game.
pretty dope. It's supposed to be Dark Souls like.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that.
Me too, except for the Dark Souls aspect of it.
Hayx is a new game by developers of The Division. It's like a sci-fi version of like The Division, isn't it?
It's something like that, yeah. I have it actually on my wish list because it looked interesting.
So this one has gotten a lot of... This one may be pulled because of who's in it. Stranger Than Heaven has Tupac in the game, and the family never gave them full release to use AI to put Tupac in there.
Oh, yeah, that probably won't last very long. Why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you just go out of your way and get the permission you need? I'm sure they would have been relatively okay with it.
Snoop Dogg's apparently in the game.
What is this game? Like, what is it supposed to be?
Stranger Than Heaven, Yakuza developer, art studio, new trailer, new game. A perhaps the most random moment. I don't know. They don't actually give a description on this one.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah.
You love a game with no description.
Like on this page, it's it gives you a description of what normally the game is above it, and then the trailer for it.
Yeah.
And this one just kind of just basically says Tupac's in the game, so is Snoop Dogg. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right then.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No. This one I'm interested in is Gen Atlas.
What is Gen Atlas?
The masterpieces such as Ico and Shadow Colossus is working on a sci-fi game this time. Enormous robots to climb up, and it looks fantastic. You kind of get into like this mech's head and you find like a body for it. It's almost like like the person's like this big compared to like the robot's head. That's just the head. Like what?
That's That sounds interesting. I might be looking into that one.
Mm-hmm. Alien Isolation 2.
Yeah.
Cuphead sequel was announced.
Yeah. Marvel Wolverine.
Marvel Wolverine. Resident Evil
more.
Veronica.
Yep. Okay, here's one that I want your opinion on. The new God of War.
See, I didn't get to see that. I've only
You
played
haven't.
up to
Okay.
I've only seen up to the. I've only played up to the third game. I haven't played the newer ones.
Well, the announcement for this one, it's called God of War Laufe or Lufe? Luf? I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
War. Laufey.
Yeah. Laufae.
She's
Or F-
Kratos' wife.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of controversy going on with this one for the way that it looks, the way that it looks like it's going to be written. Just everybody's not very happy with it. And gotta say, I kind of right there with them.
That it's supposed to be a Kratos story.
Yeah, well, this is Kratos' wife.
Ew, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a terrible game. I think it's
Wow.
not going to do what they expect it to, and they're going to be disappointed and sad, and everyone at that company is going to cry.
So I'm going to turn our attention to Xbox Game Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
That was also done. Gears of War E-Day was announced, and they actually pulled that from being a PlayStation to just an Xbox exclusive. Modern Warfare 4 with DMZ was announced. I was interested more in the DMZ than I was the actual game, but I'll probably play the story anyways. What pissed me
Yeah.
off with the next one was Halo Campaign Evolved is pretty much Halo 1 with just added shit.
Yeah, but again, that's I think that's more of a fuck, we're losing some money, what do we do? Let's
Yeah.
aim towards our most popular fucking
It's
franchise and
it-
see
it-
if we can get some money back.
It's kind of like DC. Whenever they know that they're losing money, release the clown is what they always say. Whenever the new Joker movie, because usually the Joker movies always make money. It's kind of like
Yeah.
release the chief.
Yeah. Release the chief.
Release the chief. Metro 2039, I believe, was announced. It looked pretty decent.
Interesting.
The new Fable, they actually released some of the gameplay for it.
Fable is going to be a big
I'm getting
big
Fable.
hit.
I'm going to be playing Fable probably day one when it comes out on stream.
I will say
gonna
they removed the multiplayer aspect and are focusing on single player only.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be both a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, because my
Uh,
wife and I played the multiplayer version.
Yeah.
So,
It could be a good thing because it's going to focus more on the development of one character and you'll be able to focus a little bit more. But at the same time, coming from a guy who likes to play with his friends, multiplayer is more appealing to certain players and certain
But
people. Than
don't
it
get me
is-
wrong. I do love a good single player game. If a
Yeah,
single player
no,
game
for
can
sure.
captivate me, I will be all into it.
The problem is it's got to be that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got to grab you the second you get into the game and hold you there. Otherwise, it's going to die quickly.
Minecraft Dungeons 2 was announced.
Yeah, that's already been announced for a while. Again, if you're into the dungeons thing, cool.
Yeah.
But I never got into the dungeons, so
A
it's
new
kind of
Spyro was released.
that one I'm
announced.
interested in.
I am too. I love the Spyro games.
I absolutely love the Spyro franchise.
I'm glad to see it's not dead. Honestly,
Yeah, no.
I am glad to see that it's not dead.
It may have taken forever for another one to come out, but they're doing it. And so far, I mean, besides the fact that he looks like a fucking, I don't know, he's got something wrong with his little head floof that disturbs me a little bit. But and his overall design is a little
And it may be that
far
they're
off
trying.
from what it should be.
I mean, maybe they're trying to go for maybe he's grown a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, you had that one game where he was a full-grown
Yeah.
dragon. So
true. Clockwork Revolution, which I was telling you about, it looks really good. It's kind of a, from what I saw, it was kind of a mix of BioShock Infinite. What was
Okay.
that one? What was that one game? I can't remember the name of it. It's like where it was like back in old time England, but it was like a lot of robots, and they had like the police was like the actual like bobby clubs, stuff
oh,
like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? It seemed like it was like either like a stealthy game or it was a like a horror game. I can't remember what it was.
Man, I can't remember off the top of my
I
head
think
which
you
one
know
that
what I'm
is.
talking about, though.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I just can't for the life of me think of its name.
But the art style on it and stuff like that reminds me of like BioShock, so that's actually honestly a an interest. Then we got Sinua. I don't know what that one was. Let me see if it'll actually go down on this. Don't take that the wrong way. Fable that I was looking at just the picture. Sinua
Sure you were.
was a surprise reveal at the show. A new action adventure game from Ninja Theory, set in the Hellblade universe. A Celtic warrior is trapped between life and death in a fractured vision of purgatory. Ooh,
Interesting.
that is interesting. State of Decay 3 was announced with a boombox bomb.
All right.
Bad Magpie, stick your beak where it doesn't belong in debut title.
What?
It's like a bird
What did you
carrying
just
a
call
stick.
me?
Magpie. It's a debut title from the company Milktooth. Indie studio Milktooth announced Bad Magpie arriving in 2027 with a one-winged magpie, so it's a bird, running through a meadow of flowers, which she promptly sets on fire. Magpie then proceeds to wreak gleeful havoc in an idyllic world seemingly totally unprepared for her, but the carnage is interrupted by a haunting memory of the grounded magpies desperately chasing the shadows of her departed flock. Another Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations was announced.
Great, another Doom I can't play.
Yeah, because of ray tracing. New Castlevania was announced. Another one I think you were also excited for was Crazy Taxi World Tour.
Ooh, Crazy
What?
Taxi was such a good game back in the day.
Crazy Taxi was one of those that you could play it at the arcade or you could play it at home, and it was just like, oh, I'm so excited for it because whenever those games came out, that's whenever the Simpsons did their hit and run, which was almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. The fact is to see Sega still around making games though is also.
Yeah, but they're not Sega. It's under.
Oh, it's actually made by Sega.
Yeah, I mean it's made by Sega,
Oh.
but it's not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not actually.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
you know what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah.
actually Sega. It's just the Sega name, basically.
There's a new game called Join. Okay, a Doomsday Cult game called Join Us. Recruit followers, build a compound, issue your own teachings, prepare your cult for the coming apocalypse, in a darkly comedic world of 1 to 4 player co-op. We could start a cult, Vigi.
I don't know if I want to.
Magicians: The Devil's Deal was announced, and there's one I was telling you about too. It's a first-person action game set in twisted realms of Theaterland, a nightmarish reimagining of Victorian London.
Interesting.
Players discover Jacob, a fallen stage magician bound by a pact with the devil, wielding deadly magic abilities to escape his enemies, blending atmospheric exploration, fast-paced combat, and evolving powers. Fast-paced combat. Persona 6 was announced. Persona 4 Revival was announced.
Lots of games that have...
Renaissance, yeah. Vala Mortis. It's supposed to be a Napoleon... Vincent Castle is playing Napoleon Bonaparte
Interesting.
in that one. It's a Souls-like Napoleon War style game.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for Vivarium, and it's like you're in this world, but then you're actually just on someone's desk.
Interesting.
In like an actual like vivarium, like just living. Some samurai games coming out. A new Age of Empires is coming out. They announced the Thieves Guild is coming back to Elder Scrolls Online, which I'm surprised that's not dead.
What, Elder Scrolls?
Yeah, online.
True. Online was pretty much
a
garbage.
new Fallout 76 expansions are coming out. That one's doing better than ESO though, so it doesn't surprise me. New updates to Flight Simulator, adding national parks and national air championship races.
Interesting.
You can take the Goodyear blimp to Mount Rushmore.
Okay, I will do that.
Sea of Thieves Custom Seas. Rare's lifted the lid on Season 20 of Season Thieves. Will put players under command like never before in Custom Seas. You'll have the power to shape the world, set the rules, create your own custom game modes, add items and enemies as you see fit. So it's going to be basically like you can make your own worlds.
So, creative mode for...
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves. Interesting, I guess.
Let's see, what was Nintendo Direct? Alright, Star Fox.
I'm interested in that.
Kirby's Air Raiders. Or Air Riders. Mario Kart World. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Of course we want that. Everybody wants that.
Everybody wants that. I also want a Majora's Mask and a Twilight Princess remake.
Twilight Princess is like everybody's begging for that right now after they announced Ocarina. They're like, okay, we've got this one, now give us this one.
I mean, do you blame them though?
I mean,
Twilight was such a good one.
I didn't personally care too much for Twilight.
And then I know they also released the new Kingdom Hearts, which I was actually kind of disappointed with on the Nintendo Direct.
I was wondering if you heard about that.
It doesn't look good. Like it. Okay, let me take that back. It looks good, physical, like image wise. It looks great, but it doesn't look like it's grounded to a Disney style. They went full out just Final Fantasy style. It all looks realism. It doesn't look like what I want. Like, to me, whenever I'm playing that, like Kingdom Hearts, I want like the cartoony big.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't mind the gameplay like they have for Final Fantasy that they added in, like the mechanic wise for the Kingdom Hearts game, but that was just kind of a.
Yeah, almost like they said, guess what, Kingdom Hearts players? I know how much you loved your game, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. PlayStation State of Play Ace Combat 8 was announced, which. Okay. Bancho the Chef. Find a flavorful of becoming of a sushi master. Global Trotting RPG and an all-new standalone prequel to Dave the Diver.
You know, sometimes I think they just release games to release games.
Control Resonant shares a story trailer offering deep look into a world no longer bound by rules we understand. A Manhattan warped by supernatural forces. Okay.
Interesting.
Dune Awakening console announcement. Dynasty
Okay.
Warriors 3. The God of War one that we talked about. I actually got to play this part, the Marathon Nightfall. I was playing with RTM. It's basically like a PvE style of Marathon. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I still am not a fan.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Knights of Doom. The Wolverine gameplay trailer. Ill, first-person action horror. Ill creeps into the state of play. Grim stories, unpredictable monsters. Kim Murray, another like supernatural adventure anime style game. No Rest for the Wicked 1.0 announcement.
Okay.
Onimusha, The Way of the Sword. Phantom Blade 0.
Interesting. So it sounds
RuneScape-
like there's quite a few bigger games and a lot of relatively smaller games coming out.
Yeah. Rayman Legends Retold. God, I remember playing the Rayman games.
Yeah, so do I.
Silent Hill Townfall.
That's going to be a big one. Silent Hill was always a...
I never played any of the Silent Hills, and I need to.
I didn't either, but it's always been a big title. I don't think
I've heard they're
there's-
phenomenal.
I don't think there's many people who have played a Silent Hill game that are like, this game sucks. Unless
Right.
you're like me and don't like horror games. But yeah, I think that one will be a big hit.
Stuntman Hollywood. You play as a stuntman for different movies.
Interesting.
There's even the Back to the Future car. The Lost Wild. It's a survive an island teeming with dinosaurs.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I have... yeah, I think I've seen that one. I think it's on my wish list. Hold on, let me look. Because that one I think looked super interesting. The Lost Wild, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on my wish list. This one, it looks super cool. So it's like a horror game, but with dinosaurs.
Right.
Where you get thrown into this. It says true fears primal. Embark on an invasion-based survival horror experience against nature's ultimate hunters, dinosaurs. Explore overgrown research facilities nestled in lush wilderness. Be resourceful as you evade, distract, survive, and unravel the mystery at the heart of the island.
The only
So
horror
it's-
game you're gonna watch Vigi play.
Probably because it's got dinosaurs.
Because it's got dinosaurs. Dinosaur.
I love dinosaurs. Rawr,
Rawr.
rawr.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
Okay, hot take. They've done way too many Tomb Raider games,
Yeah.
and they haven't been good for a while.
No. Like, eh, I'm not. I was never a big Tomb Raider person. The only time it was good was whenever she had like the triangle tits. Like, the old day.
Of course, that's what you would focus on.
I'm just going where everybody.
But
else
you're
is going.
right. That's when they stopped being good.
Let's just go back to old school graphics. Let's just do story. Let's just get the triangle.
That's
like
the big thing is they need to get back to good storylines.
they're focused more. Like what I hate is a lot of these companies are focused more on like the graphics and how it looks. Like yeah, that's cool and all, but if the story is shit, I'm not gonna like the game.
Yeah, I don't care how the fuck your game looks. If your story sucks, I'm not gonna fucking play it.
And I know we've said this before, but I played an indie game where the story was amazing, the graphics weren't that great, but I enjoyed the hell out of that game because the storyline was there and it hit the marks that I wanted in a game.
Yes, 100%.
And what sucks is these AAA titles are all like, well, everybody just wants everything to look fancy new. No, I want a good story. If you're going to make a story game, give me good story.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is right now, like the extraction shooter age is upon us, so it doesn't matter how good the story is.
No.
Unfortunately.
Now, I do know, and it's going to be going into this, so at the Xbox announcements that we were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
the CEO announced that she goes, I understand that not everybody can pay $1,000 plus for a new system, so we are going to be digging deep and finding better ways for everybody to be able to afford a new gaming console.
It's still going to be over 1,000. I almost guarantee it.
Well, what she's talking about is maybe having a console version that can still play the games, that doesn't have like all the bells and whistles with it, like, having Steam on it, and then having the one that's like the computer that has Steam and all that on it, so that way people can still play the newer games at a decent like frame rates and stuff like that, but not have to spend an arm and a leg to afford the new console. And then she gave everybody at the Xbox like thing a brand new Xbox.
Yeah.
And did you see the new skin for the new Xbox? It's actually the original Xbox's case.
Mm-hmm.
Like they remade the original Xbox's case for the new Xbox.
Yeah.
The old
Yeah, I
school
seen that.
see-through green.
I don't know. I think that was I don't know what that was, but it was something that didn't need to really happen.
So with gaming prices are getting worse. I'm sorry, but they are.
They're always going to get worse. They're going to continue to get worse.
I mean, I'm just glad I have a PC that'll run my games at this point.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the big thing that and I hate to be that PC Master Race, but PC has access to Steam and Epic Games and everything else that consistently have discounts on games, and some of these games that are the newer titles get bigger discounts because of it. So while the console players are still paying $70, $80, PC players might get it for $60, $50. You know what I mean? Like they get a good chunk off.
I mean, hell, I saw one of the newer Star Wars game. They put it on like a mega sale, and it was like $5.
Mm-hmm. Because we get things like the Summer Games Fest, the Winter Games Fest, all these different events.
Cozy Game Fest. You get like just all these different things, and it's amazing. And plus, PC users get more access to things that they can possibly get to do playtests for these games, and eventually get them for free if you're a content creator and stuff like that. I'm not saying that people on consoles aren't able to get some of those, but I think you have more opportunities on PC to get that.
Yeah.
And plus, you can even, You can invite a bot into your Discord server that tells you when games are free or cheap. Because I know you brought that into the fam server.
Yep, I did. I did.
And I feel like everybody should have that ability to be able to have those games at a cheaper price.
100%.
Because
Problem is that most people don't get that opportunity.
No. Do you know that upcoming by the end of this month we should know how much the Steam machine is going to be for, and I believe pre-orders can start going in for it. They've already started sending out the test consoles out to certain people.
I am very nervous for this price release.
Mm-hmm.
I think
honestly, this price release is going to set the tone for what I feel like the new Xbox.
It really is
going to be.
Except for the fact that Steam is independent of itself, or I should say, the Valve company is independent of itself. So really, they could put it at any price point they want that makes sense to them, and they don't have to be competitive.
No.
So we'll see. I mean, it still could come out at a relatively lower price. Like I think the last analytics I seen were $800 or $900 for this new console,
which is pretty decent, honestly.
For a mini computer, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and I know for a fact this is what Hellhound, my wife, is looking for, possibly to hold her over until we can get her a PC, and I will be definitely doing a review on it when we get one.
And I know people like my brother Demo, who is unable to play games with us because of, not having access to Steam and not being able to play these games. It'll make a big difference.
I mean, could you imagine, like, he finally gets to join in on the friend slap games?
Yeah, like, he gets in on Cursed Companions or Last Pirates or fucking Burgling Gnomes or
Repo.
Any of these, Repo, and any of these friend slap games that are actually making a huge wave in the gaming industry right now.
I think right now that's your two contenders right now. Is you got the friend slap games, which give you that still, like, at home on the couch playing with your friends feel, and then you got extraction shooters, and I think right now that's where we're at right now. Is you got.
I agree.
And
I don't see extraction shooters are going to have its time in the sun, and then it's going to phase out.
It's kind of like the Warzone era where we had the battle royales. Now it's gone to extraction shooters.
Yeah.
So what's going to be the next big thing?
Friend slap is not gonna.
Friend slap's going to be there. I love having just sit there, being able to play games with just my wife, friends, anything else, like, the RV There Yet, the Burgling Gnomes, Repo, stuff like that. Those games, almost timeless every time I played it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they're so much fun. And the way that they do them, it's, they make it to where it is that old school feel where you can fuck with your friends and still have a good time. And I love that about the friend slap games.
Exactly. I think the fact that they even make some of these friend slap games where you can screw over your friends too.
Yeah.
So it brings that, like, you and I used to play Repo a lot, which, I mean, we play still once in a while, but it's just like I'll be sitting there walking, next thing I get ran over by the cart because this asshole just runs me over.
Well, for me, Repo became very repetitive. And they didn't do... I mean, they changed quite a bit, but they didn't change it enough to where I was like, yeah, I'll go back and play it for a while. Now, you have these other games that are coming out that are basically the same thing, but it's different. Like Burgling Gnomes is one of my favorites right now, and it just got its full release.
Dude,
and I can't wait to play that.
Oh my gosh, I wish you could have seen it the other night. He was naked and he had a rocket launcher.
The old man gets a rocket launcher now.
He gets a rocket launcher. He has a shotgun. He has a pistol.
Oh my god.
Oh, and those little asshole gnomes that you get whenever you kill the guy? They come in at random times too. It's no longer just whenever he dies.
What?
But the old man will pick him up and kill them or throw them away.
Interesting, I guess.
Yeah, so it gets harder as it goes on, and there's like 4 or 5 different maps now.
There's one that I'm really interested in coming out, but I'm trying to find it. I know I put it on my wish list. Ooh, excuse me.
That's right, you're excused.
I'm super interested to try it. Let me see.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe it was so you're. It's another game like it's called Grain Rot.
Grain rot.
Grain Rot. GRAIN Rot. And it's basically another extraction, but it looks so much fun. You play as these robots, and you go into let's see, a horror co-op extraction builder set in a scorched wasteland where everything burns. Descend with your friends into shifting ruins, rip out furniture, and scavenge for loot before the corrupted close in. Make it back alive, then rebuild the outpost to better your chances for the next run. It looks super fun. There's a demo out for it right now, and I want to play it. I just need friends that want to play it with me. But it looks fun because when you die, your like soul can go into another robot body if you find one.
Oh,
so
yeah!
So you don't necessarily die, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, okay, no, I saw that one. I liked that one.
I just popped it in the game chat.
Yeah, I saw. I'm gonna get... Alright, so you see, you got Mecha Chameleon.
Uh-huh. That one looks fun, too. You don't play
I
what?
saw someone make themselves like a bowl of fruit. On the
Yeah, I mean, you could do
table.
fucking anything. It's cool as fuck. I want to play that one.
Oh. I'm probably gonna get that one for me and Hellhound so that we can all play. Because what should... Yeah, we're gonna do that. This is a gift. Add. View my cart. One's a gift, one is for me. And then
Which one is it?
Was Grain Rot.
Oh, Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, Grain
Is Grain Rot out
Rot.
yet?
No, it's in demo.
Oh, it's a demo.
Yeah.
You know what the style reminds me of? You remember that movie Robots with Robin Williams?
Yeah.
That is what the style of that game reminds me of.
It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. I'm currently downloading the demo right now. I'm going to play it single player and try it.
Hell yeah.
Well, is Nimbus
And then I
back
also
for
saw
our next
there's, like,
recording?
I don't know. He might be, because if so, this would be a good one to do for our
Are we on game review? I think we are.
No, because this one comes out next week, right? This episode. So yeah, that one would be game review.
Interesting.
Okay, we might be doing Grain Rot for our game review next month.
Interesting.
So that one or Mecha Chameleon. I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see where some of these new games in the Game Fest go and all that. I think this is probably one of the biggest years for gaming that we've had in a long time.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what other announcements are made. Because we still have E3.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And
usually the big one.
there's a couple smaller ones in between, isn't there?
I think so.
E3
really
I know
cool
is our next big one.
Guys, we need to get this podcast big enough. It'd be so cool to have all three of us go to E3.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Sitting at E3,
That'd be so cool.
talking to people.
Rubbing elbows with people, like the... Because that's like the huge game thing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be excited for that.
For sure.
Well, I think without Nimbus's help this week, God, This has been a good
Son of a
episode.
bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Has to go out and
He's
have
not
fun.
here to stop us. I know, right? Like, what the fuck? What a bitch.
Go out to have fun on a beach. He's a beach.
On a random day of the week. Random week of the year. Apparently, he said he was going to leave his kids.
Do what?
Traveling with his kids, like, oh no, it's going to be a Home Alone situation. Like, oh no, it's on purpose. Alright, without further ado, guys, this has been a good episode. Have a good one. Bye.